In this video, we are going to go over how to install a shade cover on your Winter Gardenz greenhouse. It's a great way to keep it a little cooler in those hot summer months. There's just a couple tools you need for this. It's a good pair of scissors and an impact driver. Now to get started, you're going to take your first mounting brackets and the T-heads and the nuts and position those into the roof ridge channel and just drill on the nuts onto the bolts. Get that first bracket securely in place. Next thing we're going to need to do, if you've already got your greenhouse up and you're not and your roof vents, then you're going to have to take out one of your roof vents. So if you're building the greenhouse and the shade cover at the same time, then just don't put your roof vents on. When you get to this part, put the brackets on that I'm showing here. But because this greenhouse was already built, I had to remove that roof vent. So just to get access. So I took the roof vent off and then I put that second mounting bracket on. I should have actually put it in the middle of that third panel, but I forgot I was doing an 8x10, not an 8x8. So it's not exactly symmetrical, but it'll be fine. Okay, now you're going to slide on that pole. There's 3 poles and there's 2 grooves on it. One's a C-shaped groove that fits into those brackets, and then the top is for the bolt channel. So just make sure you have it, orientated the right way. It should look like that. So that C-shaped channel fits just perfectly over the brackets. Okay, now I'm just putting on the roof vent back on. Just have to open it to a point where you can get it into the roof channel. Okay, now we are putting the catacord in through that C-shaped channel of the rail, one of the 2 rails left. It's a lot easier if you have someone to keep it straight for you, but I was just working by myself, the camera guy. Okay, also because I was working by myself on this, I had to roll up the sides into the middle so that I could go up the ladder with it. I didn't have another hand to steady it for me. So this is me going up the ladder, holding the shade cover rolled into the middle. It's the best way I could figure out to sort of do it solo here. So it will get a little hung up on that middle thing, as you can see. It is for me, but you just keep pushing and swearing, and eventually it goes across for the most part. So I just kind of coaxed it along and then let it roll down the sides of glasshouse, and then you can just go back and from the ground just pull it to the direction you want it to get it positioned into place. At this point, if you wanted it to go down one side or the other, you could angle it more for sun. So okay, moving along, we are now putting those hanging brackets into place. So just pre-wind your T-heads lightly on there and then let the impact driver do the rest to get them into position. Same on the bolt channel below the mounting rail. You're just going to get those loosely wound, and then you're putting 3 along the mounting rail, 3 along the base. So it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. And then I'm putting the end caps on. A mallet would be better, or you can do what I do and hurt your hand and bash it in. Yeah, so just get those end caps on to make it look finished. Or you could do it at the end too. So now I'm just trimming up that bungee cord so that I can get it into these little clips. So first put your little ring thingy on the cord, and then you're going to put your clip on, and you just kind of have to jam that cord into it like I'm doing here. And then that ring, it's a little bit stiff, but it's meant to be. So like when you push that ring up over the little clip there, it'll kind of click into place. You have to use a little bit of force, but then it should be pretty tight. And then if you hold it at an angle like I'm showing, it's pretty easy to get in. Just to do it at that angle to get it to pull into the hanging bracket there. So you get that nice and tight, and yeah, just go around those 3. In this instance, I'm doing an 8x10 shade cover. So I think most of them actually have three points of contact. So you just go along and trim your cord, get it to the right length to be tight, and hook it into place, into position. So yep, there's not much else to say about that. Sometimes these little clips can be a bit of a pain, but if you just kind of do it at an angle, you can get them pretty good. And there is the finished shade cover on the glass house, ready to have the glass house filled up with plants now that it's protected from the sunshine. So hopefully this video was helpful to you, and good luck getting your shade cover on.